Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and I would not be the filmmaker I am today, barely respected with no hits to my name, were it not for the wonderful world of Disney. We all love Disney, man. Whether it's the movies, the parks, the Marvel movies, what have you, man. Disney is in our DNA. And you know whose DNA it's really in? The Magic Our Way podcast with Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee. You want to go Disney hard? Never Disney soft. That's the show for you. Magic Our Way podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the Disney. You looking for a little D or the big D? Magic Our Way's got it for you.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You are listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America. On this show, we invite you to feel the libation.
Feel it, feel it.
We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff, and this is a show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. For this episode, we discuss some bad behavior in the Disney parks. And look, this isn't your typical polished, practiced, pixie dust and Disney podcast. No, sir. We are not in the parks every day. Well, simply because they raised those damn prices again.
Always with those prices.
Always with the price.
No, that's why we're here drinking and talking Disney instead.
Yes, and while we drink Disney and you think about Disney, we'll still be wiping our noses from the nosebleeds that we get it because these prices are just that damn high.
Oof.
My name is Kevin.
I'm Danny.
I'm Eli.
And Lee. And hey, man, don't forget to get some Disney in your life. That way you don't get smacked by your wife.
Smacked by your wife.
Smacked by your wife.
That's actually Disney's summer promotion for 2023.
It is, yeah. That's
Right.
a great
Been working
one.
on the artwork for that.
That's a good idea, I think.
It's a very effective message.
So enough about jibber jabber, gang. Let's go get bad. Here we are in the hub, our main topic segment of the show. And as I suggested up at the beginning, our intro, we are talking about, we're once again talking about bad behavior. Because we've talked about bad behavior in the parks before. And it's been a while since we've done it, so it's time to catch up on all the awfulness that some of you people out there are doing. Like, what the heck, man?
Yeah, stop it.
They aren't bad like I'm bad.
Well,
No.
don't stop it because it's good material. But
Well, they can drop it
Like it's hot.
like it's hot. Or tepid, maybe. I don't know. Whatever they want. So we're going to turn it over to our comic guru who likes to lead us in these discussions of bad behavior in the Disney parks, because some of this stuff is just so damn funny.
Yeah, I gotta say, I never tire these. I believe that you should have an episode of this at least once a year. Just to kind of shine the light on those who
On our birthday.
on a birthday.
On our
I think
birthday,
once a month you could probably get away with a show like this.
I think so. I
The way
mean,
people are losing their minds out there right now.
it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. We vent about stuff, but I mean, these guys are like, hey, you know what? I want to try some stuff. And this was kind of like a top list of things that we could tell a story, have fun with, because there was some crazy stuff out there.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
there was some crazy stuff out
Lee
there.
walked in here today with a story that happened today.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Up in here.
It's happening all day.
Up
All
in
day.
here.
So,
So I'm excited because I
Yes.
haven't heard anything. I don't know
haven't-
anything. I mean, I probably heard some of these stories, but I haven't researched anything. So I'm excited to see
Haven't read none of the
what you're
feed,
bringing.
nothing?
I've read nothing. I wanted to keep my reactions purely organic.
All right.
like Leia organic. So
okay, well, keeping it pure. So we're gonna give you guys 4 stories of some bad behavior. So we're just gonna kick it off with the first one.
Quattro.
All right. So August 19th of this year, we have a gentleman named Baica Quashon. He's
Wait, what?
Wait,
Don't make me try to pronounce
Baica?
that. Like
Baica
yeah,
Quashon?
Like-
B-A-I.
like Chewbacca without the chew.
But it's like Baica.
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 Yeah, I
oh,
wanna say
Balalaika.
he has a
Baica.
Harley. He's a biker.
Ah,
It's
Baica.
Baica.
Baica. Balalaika.
Baica Quashon, Crisan, Crisan.
Is he a bounty hunter for his?
It does sound Star Warsy.
Yeah.
We're going to get email next week like, why did you slaughter my name so bad? He's one of our listeners.
We're going to be like, why did you defecate?
Why'd you do
Town
this thing?
Square?
Why did it take you so long to get on our show?
Next time you do something bad, make sure they pronounce your name right.
And
So
we're not saying that Baica defecated in Town Square.
No,
We
Baica
might
did
know
not.
that. Okay, that was
Baica
a
did
joke.
not
Baica
defecate.
does.
Baica no in Times Square.
Baica know what he did.
Baica no bother.
Baica no bother.
Baica know what he
Baica
did.
no bother.
Baica has probably heard the episodes and probably feels like us when we talk about how the prices are very high and it's very, it's a tough time. It's, economy, inflation's up there. But, Baica, like anyone else, he wants a vacation, not just for him, but for his kid. This was for the children.
Baica's boy.
Baica's boy.
Baica one trip.
Yes. So on August 19th, he says, son, you're coming with me, and we're going to Disney. Magic Kingdom, to be specific. So, right?
What a good dad.
That's
Look at
right.
that. I like that.
So he goes ahead,
Props.
takes his kid, and he goes right to the park. Now, there's only one problem with that.
Yeah, but say this doesn't sound too bad.
He didn't
so
have
far.
park reservations.
He didn't stop at security, and he didn't have any tickets. He just walked.
Oh, because there's no turnstiles or nothing to stop him. Yeah.
Yeah, he just walked right in there with his kid, and he just was like, here you go. Here's all the majesty.
Well, he
of
would
the
have had to
Magic
pay for parking, wouldn't he?
And maybe he walked.
He swam across the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yeah, maybe he
Took a
just
bus.
Is
Ubered.
there any reference as to how Baica got there?
No, it's just
Okay.
No, once he got there, that's just where it starts.
Well, I
But-
could imagine he could have parked in downtown Disney and then taken a bus over.
Well,
That's
that would
pretty easy
have
to do.
required a lot of knowledge, working knowledge about Disney.
Baica no smart.
Now, Baica is a Romanian citizen from Virginia, so he's not a Florida resident.
Oh, so
So
he got in his car and he drove down. He abandoned it, and then he went to the car. He went to the park
Yes.
Yes, so he goes to the park, walks in like no problem,
like nothing.
like nothing. So a cast member sees him, notices that he didn't have any tickets. He didn't stop at the turnstile, like we all would do. And so the cast member's being cool, kind of casually strolls up, says, "Excuse me, sir. Baica's not hearing it. He's not hearing it. He's just walking. So
Baica no bother.
Baica no hearing.
He's
Baica
like,
no
hey,
hear it.
kid,
Yeah.
just be cool, kid. Just
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
Be
The
cool,
kid's probably
kid.
like,
Don't
"What's the cast member want, Daddy?" He's like,
worry about it. We'll get
yeah,
it.
don't
We'll
worry.
get
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
No entiende.
Yeah, no, it's the end day.
worry. Only watching.
So the cast member finally gains
Like,
some
sir,
speed.
you didn't pay. Of course I paid. Don't be ridiculous.
You look marvelous.
You got to be from the 80s to get that reference.
Yeah, you're right.
So the guy runs up and he stops him this time. He gets ahead of him, and so Baica, still not hearing it, pushes the cast member aside.
Oh, he Derrick Henry'd that dude?
Yeah,
Wow.
he just and keeps walking. So now the cast member's like, okay, well now we got a problem. So then he goes ahead and gets security. Now security comes up and they're trying to get him. He pushes security as
He's
well.
still walking.
He's still walking.
Where's he going?
He's
gotta
going
get
to
his picture
Magic
on me.
Kingdom. Guess
Gotta go
this
get
is
his
I thought it was in the Magic Kingdom.
no. He started going towards it. I guess to get into that park. To that
Oh,
park.
it's not that far from the turnstiles to the.
Yeah, well, he was still on Main Street to
Okay.
be specific.
All right.
I get what you're saying. He was still on Main Street.
Oh, okay, I got you.
When this happened. They caught him quick. They saw him just walking, and then they just kind of say, hey, they probably were like, did he pay? They're like, no, I don't even know who that guy is. He just walked right through. So then the security guard comes in. He gets pushed. So then it's on, right? So then it's on. So now
Mickey
they...
shows up.
Yeah, woo.
And he pushed him out of the way.
Get out of here. Came to see princesses. I ain't come to see all these cast members stopping me and my son.
So then Mulan shows up. They get into a kung fu fight. Baica wins.
Baica wins.
Yes.
What Baica... Baica's just like,
Winner red.
no speak English. Move. No speak English. So finally they get they stop him. They get the county sheriff and they take him to Disney Holding. Poor kid. The kid's probably just like, hey,
What's the kid doing?
kid ain't doing nothing. He's going there with his dad.
Oh, man.
How old is this kid?
Oh.
I thought the kid would have taken off and ran
He's like a
around.
little kid.
He's a little
teenager.
kid. No, he's a little kid.
Man, you would have thought Disney would have at least like, all right, Dad, you've been messing up, but we ain't gonna let Junior over here, Baica Junior, pay for your crimes. Hey, somebody take this kid on Small World or something.
Baica Jr.
Yeah, well, they didn't really say it. They
We
just
got parent swap. Now we got prisoner swap.
Yeah,
because you're going
prison
to jail.
Exactly.
Your kid's going on Small World. Hey,
Yeah.
kid, your dad just going to jail. What are you gonna do? I'm going to Disney World. What a magical day.
Yeah, they didn't give the child's age. They didn't say how
Well, that's
old
probably
the kid was.
better.
Yeah.
So
Probably
he's
not
got to
supposed to
be a minor at least.
I do
He's
feel bad
6.
for the child. Well, I would hope he would be a minor, but I mean,
You know what I'm saying.
otherwise he'd be an accomplice.
Dad, I'm with you, Dad.
Dad, I got your back.
Got your back. You take the left and take the right. We tackle them both.
Son, where'd you go? Peace.
Yeah.
Deuces.
So what happened? Okay, so they caught him. They put him in jail.
He's in
I
holding.
guess Baica's down
So they
there.
in holding, and the sheriff pretty much tries to talk to Baica, to which Baica still is like,
Baica no happy.
I only speak Romanian. So, well, luckily, he learned to speak English after 2 hours of interrogation. And
Whoa.
So, yeah,
Oh,
it was a
man.
miracle.
It's
Man.
like Duolingo, but different.
Magic happens everywhere you go in Disney.
Man, English.
Can't speak English, all of a sudden go from Romanian to speaking English within 2 hours.
I thought they were going to bring in C-3PO because he's an interpreter droid.
Yeah, he's versed in over 10 billion languages.
We're going to pull it from Star Tours.
Protocol droid, yeah.
So he's there, he confesses, hey, I am sorry. Now the two employees, apparently one was 50 and one was 38. They were not happy, cast members. They
Those are
wanna-
the ones that got pushed?
Yeah, those are the ones that got pushed.
Oh.
So I guess the one that tried to stop him, my guess is that had to be the 38-year-old, and then the other gentleman was the 50-year-old who both got pushed. So they were like, no, we want that dude prosecuted. Like,
Really?
yeah.
How hard did he push him?
I mean,
Did he knock him on the ground?
they just say it was a hard push. They just say so.
Oh.
I guess they didn't like the thought of just being
push.
pushed. It's a sensitive world out there,
It is.
So they're like, hey, that's assault. But all I did was,
It challenges manhood.
yeah, they should have had a duel for it.
10 paces, fire.
Whoever pushes the other one harder over the line wins.
Arm wrestling match.
There it is.
Let me turn my baseball cap around.
So yeah, they want to prosecute him, and then they also want to testify against him in court.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're out for blood.
They're out for blood. So needless to say, he's still currently being booked. He pleaded not guilty to the criminal charges, but we'll see how he does, how
Ooh,
he fares.
ongoing
But yes,
story.
he is still behind bars. Hopefully his kid got to go to see his mom or at least a princess or something. His dad behind bars though.
He's behind bars, too.
Candy bars.
Mickey bars, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if they brought all the characters into the jail cell to visit with the kid, just so the kid felt fine. You had pictures of him behind bars with the princess posing. Yeah, it's something to
The
at
new
least
magic shot.
right.
And they're in Pirates of the Caribbean. They put a dog outside with a key.
Come get it. Come get it. So close, so close. Little doggy. Yeah, that nobody was hurt. I mean, he didn't. I mean, he pushed him. He didn't hurt anybody.
They hurt their feelings.
Yeah, their pride.
Yeah, they probably. But I'm thinking like prosecution for a push is a little strong, right? I mean, I'm no lawyer. or
That's a lot of
nothing.
peas, yeah.
But the real sad part is, though, all of this could have cost this man. Now, granted, I'm no travel agent, so I don't know how much it would have cost him for flight, driving, or whatnot. But
Well, he came from Virginia, you said, right? So it's not too
Yeah.
far to drive. You could
Straight
drive
down
that.
95, yeah.
Yeah.
And shoot on over.
$50 in gas, maybe.
they said the tickets would have just cost him $210.
And how much?
Well, he had to
how
buy
much
two
video?
tickets, let's assume. He had to
Well,
buy
if
one
he's
for
under
him.
10, maybe. Or
Yeah.
under 9. Cheaper,
Yeah,
huh?
so
Yeah. So,
What
I
day
mean,
was
still.
it? That he was in August? That's summer?
August 19th.
Yeah,
Summer.
it's end of summer, so
Yeah.
it's.
In the summer,
Pretty good prices.
off day, maybe.
I mean, let's say $250 with tax on if you had to just give him the benefit of the doubt. $250.
Now, I can see if you had a park ticket and you didn't have a park reservation because you didn't know about it.
Yeah, you're like,
I'd
man,
walk in there
screw this
pushing people
noise.
too.
Get Chase back over
What
here. I'm
the
gonna push
hell?
Get Chase back. I'm gonna push his ass over next.
What you mean I ain't supposed to be here?
Oh, this dude's hefty. I can't push.
Can't push him. He's
Let me push this
hefty.
50-year-old over here.
He's hefty. I can't push.
Yeah.
I just trying to
God.
I understand how it happened, but I'm like, how did you notice? Like, I guess he just didn't play it cool enough. Like, I would think you could somehow like be cool enough to sneak in.
I don't think you could because I mean, where could you do it at?
Because they all funnel into a reverse
Right.
V.
I mean, it's very. You can't get in unless you're going through a turnstile.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
have to.
So how
unless
did you-
you try to, unless you're entering in the way everybody else is exiting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did someone notice? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Because
Like,
there's always people stationed at the exits and the
yeah,
entrances.
If there's a
So they're
tour
just
group,
like, hey, wait a
maybe.
minute, this dude's.
It would look weird if somebody just walked right into the exit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Should at
That's
least
the
had
only
a-
way you could have gotten in.
So he should have had a magic band on or something. Like, oh no, I'm good. I got my band.
I don't think he knew anything about no magic.
No, probably not.
I think he did, like, like your neighbor sometimes says this. He's like, sometimes you got to go in places and you're not going to pay for it. Just walk in there like you own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this guy took that.
It just was like,
Yeah.
let me
that
see
was
how
his
this works.
philosophy.
Yeah, like let me just walk into the most happiest place on earth, and nobody will ever notice that I didn't pay for nothing because I just walked like I did. Well, two people noticed.
Maybe he was just listening to too much Salt and Pepper on the ride up. That's ride to Virginia. It's wrong.
You like salt pepper.
You know when two people get in front, you gotta push them.
Da, 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 da.
Push them real good.
Da, 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 da.
So
Right through that line. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Da, da, da.
I
Push
didn't
that old
pay
man
attention.
right there. Da, da, da. Push him on the floor.
real good. All right,
nah, I mean, y'all should go on tour.
they want to persecute him real good.
Da, da, da,
He pushed me, Judge.
da, da, da.
So what ended up happening to him?
He's in jail.
He's still in jail. He's still
in jail at this
the-
moment.
He's still in the county
Right
court
now.
as it
As we
says
speak.
here.
And where's his son?
It doesn't. They don't say.
Oh man.
He's hiding in
Don't
the
say it.
bathroom.
I mean, there's
Took him away.
there was he's in holding.
he's
He's,
on-
an orphan.
He's in
He went
small
to-
world.
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
He's working off the tickets.
He's somewhere at the Sleepy Hollow refreshment shop making funnel cake.
He's the new statue at
Work it
Smallwood.
off, kid.
Yeah.
It's your daddy's fault.
Who's next?
So next up, we have the tale of, I love this name, Asia Curry.
Oh,
Oh,
Asia
man.
curry.
Yeah.
that's either a really nice Chinese dish or a hot stripper.
Ooh, all both.
I saw a good movie with that name.
A hot stripper dancing in some food. Anyway,
Why can't it be both?
why can't it be both? But this Asian Curry is a little different.
Oh.
Asia Curry, unfortunately, has a husband.
Oh,
And, and they have been married for 6 years.
nice.
And they have
happy
two,
couple.
have two children together.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
She seems like a real nice girl.
I think it's beautiful.
She's spicy.
All right, so you know what? Miss Curry went there on a family vacation.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the kids were there.
the kids, the kids were there.
Okay.
The kids were there, and in the process of their Disney World vacation, she ended up having to get arrested.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You don't say.
don't say it. You know why?
Because she ate too many churros.
I would be nice.
She gave a lot of people gas.
Yeah, people, you get that's like gaseous assault.
Yes,
like
gaseous-
DEFCON 1.
Gaseous Marcellus.
Dusted a
She
small
crop
world.
dusted, yeah.
I'm going with defecating in town square again.
Oh,
I figure at some point I'll
At some
get that
point, you're
one
going to get it right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
see
makes
what I
sense.
like is that you figured she would have done something on her own, separate from the family, but no, she involves her family, her husband specifically.
Oh, man. That's
well,
not
that's
very
very considerate.
That's
Yeah,
nice to her.
that's
Family
right.
should work.
I love it.
Miss Curry was arrested for smacking the out of her husband in the middle of right there at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Actually, towards on their way out because they were having a.
They were arguing about Avatar, the sequel. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
great. That movie's gonna suck. I'm gonna watch it. I want to see it in the theater. No, I don't want to watch that stupid movie.
Where's Neighbor?
Chester and Hester was stupid. No, it wasn't.
I loved it.
It's got a great backstory. If you just knew a little bit more about it and educated yourself, you might appreciate why it's there.
That ain't what people saying. That ain't what they saying.
Because he took her to the damn bird show.
Oh man,
That'll do it.
That's
took
the
her
worst
last dollar.
That's right. We're
Really?
going to
Yeah.
damn show.
Well, yeah, for 2 days and you booked Animal Kingdom?
You used a genie pass for Rafiki's planet?
She said, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Can you imagine that those 6 years and then she never slapped you? Then all of a sudden you say, "Let's go on a vacation to reward you."
Disney will do that to you.
I don't know about that. I kind of doubt that's the first time he got slapped down.
Think so?
I don't know, man. Temperatures, it could be running hot.
It could.
Especially in Animal Kingdom. That's a hot, was it in July?
Actually, it was in June.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I know what happened.
Yeah, it's
Was it
hot as
June?
hell.
No, he was staring. He was staring down Divine.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking out on the way out. He's like, "Damn, babe."
Damn,
and he's
babe.
like, "Oh shoot, my inner voice is not working." And she heard it, and she said, "Like, F you, slap."
So, like, she got arrested, so the husband was fine.
Yeah,
So
husband.
the husband was like, best vacation ever.
She must have paid for the vacation. That's what I'm thinking.
That's the first time
Went
she's
back to the
touched me in
park. What happened?
So they pretty much a little after 5:00 this on June 3rd. They're actually in the. I'm sorry, they were actually in the parking lot of Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
They weren't in the park.
They still were in the park, but then they were on their way out. So it may have started in the park and then worked its way
Oh,
out of
yeah.
there.
That's for sure.
Right. So they basically said that the trip was causing stress.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Really? Does that? Because I mean, it's been a while.
Are you kidding? Every time we go to Disney, me and my wife get in a fight about something.
about to get smacked though?
No,
That's kind of heavy.
No one's about to get smacked, but there's some kind of thing. You're working, trying to get this and that with the kid, and the kid wants to do this, and then you got to change plans. Or then she's trying to buy out of plans, and you're like, but we can't just cancel the reservation because we'll never get back in there. Well, why do they do things like this over here? And you got to go through all that.
Well, they kept it vague in this report, and for the record, the husband said that he could have been telling the truth or been a real doting spouse, but he said there have been no prior incidents of him getting smacked the shit out of ever.
That they know of.
Ever. That's first time. I mean, Tina Turner said the same thing until she had the black eye when she went for the concert. That was a
Well,
good movie.
last time he got slapped, he had black leather on.
He might like getting smacked. He
might.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. She thought they were doing some role playing.
right. It's part of their thing.
He didn't say the safe word.
No,
Yeah, his safe word was Baica.
I know. Maybe she just kept going at him.
Baica No Smacker.
So they're in the parking lot. They're having this beef. They're having the beef while the husband, Mr. Curry, is putting the kids in the car. And then
That's a hot parking lot too, though.
okay.
There's no shade.
Wow.
And so while he's putting the kids in the car, they talk about whatever the stressful marital issue could be, right?
Yeah.
She's cursing him out while he's doing his daddy duties there. Okay, and so he does what they always say as a guy, right? Whatever, if your lady's getting too hot on you, like not the good hot, but like she's getting in your face and whatever,
Yeah.
you walk away, right? You're supposed to just walk away.
Oh, I bet you under his breath he said,
Yeah, you turned around, walked like 2 feet. So she apparently she didn't want to let him walk away. Now, I don't know what the rule is for that. Like when you walk away, you're like, hey, I'm gonna cool off. If the woman is still following you, or your wife, I should say,
leaving the kids in the car.
still following you while you put the kids in the car, you trying to walk to the other side of the car or something just to get it, keep it cool. And she's still following you, cursing you out. Okay, so say she's following you, and then while she cursing you, then she spitting on you.
Okay, they've swapped spit.
Yeah.
They got 2 kids.
Fluid
Spit
swap.
I guess so.
Spit ain't that big of a deal.
I mean, it's like I love you too, but I mean,
Hocking
but she-
something up at him.
argument spit is different than love spit. I'm just saying.
Love spit.
Yeah.
Love spit.
Yeah.
Write that down real quick.
Yeah, that's going to be the name of our next podcast.
Love spit.
Going to give
Relationship advice.
Yes, lots. It's like Dr. Drew in here.
Well, it sounds like
Yes.
she probably tried to throw a slipper at him and she missed and she got angry and slapped
She
him.
got mad. She was spit on. So while she was doing all of that, though, a patrol car just happened to be passing by.
Oh,
Oh
perfect.
man,
Yeah, right while she was in the heat of that action. And then, so the cop was like, she just spit on that dude? Oh, well. Then she came back. I guess the husband, Mr. Kerr, must have turned around and be like, hey, you just spit on me without the special word? You know what I'm saying? I thought the word was spit taco. I didn't see even say spit taco.
Spit taco. Spectacular.
Exactly. So then she smacks him, So then she smacks him.
Smacks him.
Right in front of the cop car.
Okay.
And the cop comes out. He's like, "Hey, excuse me, what's going on?" That's abuse.
If there's slapping to be involved, I'm all about it.
I'm all about it.
So now
In the back of the head, she slaps him. If you need specifics.
Oh,
the
so-
back of the head.
the back of the head ain't so bad.
Yeah.
I got smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
You didn't say penis head.
Like, did the cops be like, "Excuse me, do you want to press charges?" And Mr. Curry was like, "Yeah." Send him to jail. Like
They asked him. They asked him if he wanted to, and he was like, "No,
I love my wife.
no, it's I'm okay." But she was like, "Hey, he deserved getting smacked upside the head, and getting spit on."
Oops.
That's what I'm saying. Upside his head.
That's right.
Upside his head.
Upside his head.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think nobody deserves to be slapped and spat on. I mean, those two verbs should not be in the same sentence.
Unless you pay for it.
Fair enough, Ken.
Fair enough. That's right. Some people like that.
But he wasn't injured.
Well, thank goodness.
But she was still arrested. He didn't press
Just for
charges.
slapping, huh?
Yeah. And then Disney actually trespassed her from any
Really?
properties. Yeah.
Just for
"Well, she's
slapping?
banned."
Yeah.
She got. There's got to be more to this.
I mean, I don't know what the marital stress was, so maybe that's what it is, or maybe some people saw it
She slept
with
with
the
Nikki.
spit and everything, and they were like, "Oh, this is not family entertainment." And for the two kids.
When you say they trespassed her, that mean that they said, "Yeah, you got to leave. You can't stay on property," or is she like permanently banned?
Well, they said they trespassed her from all Walt Disney World property.
That sounds like she's banned.
So that's
She can't
that
say,
sounds
yeah.
like banned.
Interesting.
That's a cool word, though. It's like, well, how she trespassed if she paid to go to your vacation?
Well,
But
if they ever get divorced, we're like, "Who do you want to go with?" One of us can get into Disney World. One of us.
has to go to Six Flags.
Busch Gardens down the road.
yes.
Trespass.
Nothing.
Just for slapping her husband. Huh?
Yeah. So she might have probably made bail though, because when this story was,
I like
was
how
said,
Kevin said trespass just for slapping her husband, which is how we guys kind of like look at it. Because like, who doesn't get hit by a girl? Like
that's true.
all the time.
And spat on and cursed at,
Right.
Same time.
Have any of y'all ever retaliated in any way, shape, or form?
No, there was.
Nope.
I got spat on once by my ex-wife, and the cop car passed. Like, it was the weirdest thing. It was like slow motion. I saw the cop. I was like, guess I can't hit her with this shoe right now. God.
It's funny how aggressive people can be when they know you're not going to hit them back.
Yeah, especially when they know a cop car's coming. Like, I don't know how the universe makes that happen, but it's wrong.
That is funny.
You notice Lee was quiet doing that. 'Cause I'm assuming at some point in time he swung
I'm
back.
sorry, Mr. Lastavika. I did not mean to
Bring back memories?
cut your story off with that small innocent. Please share.
Oh no.
Please
No,
share. Please share with the family.
I'm
Lee
good.
probably just said, "Thank you, mistress."
No, but you've had women like go off on you like that before, right? And get violent.
Not my wife. I mean, an ex.
But women,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. In general. Yes.
Oh, really?
She did all that. She spit, hit you, and all that.
Oh, she's crazy. That girl's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wait, you got it. What happened?
What?
No,
Did
I
she
mean,
smack you
alright.
upside the head?
Yeah, she smacked you.
No. She just,
She spank you? She spit on you?
She spanked
She
you.
gave you a Cleveland. Did she give you a Cleveland Steamer?
what?
Did she play the rusty trombone? Like, what's up, man? I want to know.
You can't just lead off. I'm sorry.
You open yourself up for
You
this.
can't lead off.
I just said, Danny, I know what you're talking about.
I just
Yeah.
want to know what a Cleveland Stephen is.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
This thing. What is the
Next
hottest-
week we'll get some emails about what the Cleveland Steamer is.
Oh.
So we actually have in one of our fantasy leagues. That's somebody's name.
Cleveland.
Really?
Well, not in Disney.
I was like,
Another one.
Oh man, that's crazy.
What's Harry naming himself?
oh
No, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Man, they say if women ran the world, there'd be no wars, and women are violent.
women
Oh,
are
no,
violent.
man. They take it to the house.
I know women that want to fight another woman just because they wear the same dress. It's like, hey, it's just okay. It's all right. Nah, I look better in that dress than that. Like, but damn, baby, y'all just got the same taste in clothes. It's all right.
I got more ass, though.
You meet somebody like, man, I think she's cool. I don't like her. Like, why? I don't know. I don't like her.
Yeah, they always, it's something about her.
Yep.
Something about her makes me want to spit on her, slap in the back of the head. I don't know what.
That's
I
crazy.
heard that in a song one day.
What?
slap back in the head.
You gotta stop listening to this this playlist you got.
Told you,
going.
man. Kevin listens to gangster rap at the breakfast table with his kids.
You harder than me, Kevin. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you know. This is like a little bacon, eggs, and juicy coochie.
Yeah.
Doesn't like a little cup cocky with these
little
cereal.
wop. Yeah, a little top cocky for dessert. You know, little wowzers.
Over your Cookie
Lil Wayne.
Crisps.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Little Wayne and waffles.
Wayne and waffles. Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
All right, so that's it. She's still in
that's
jail,
it.
huh?
She's still in
Well, she's on. They said she was on arraignment as of August 17th. So my guess is that they probably worked out a way for her to get out.
I hope
Get
so.
something
I
like
hope
that.
her, and I guess because I mean, yeah, you don't.
I hope she goes to counseling. To be fair,
Yes, I think that. Yes, that's
just
a given.
for slapping, though.
But slapping
Was it constant slapping?
and cursing someone on their vacation.
I just like how Kevin keeps saying that. Just for slapping, though, huh? Like, if a dude did this, would you even say?
Just for slapping?
Yeah, would you even say that? Like,
Yeah, I would,
if a
actually.
dude got put in jail for slapping a woman in a parking lot,
And
you'd be like,
spitting on it.
just for slapping?
Yeah. I mean, well,
You sure you want to leave this in the podcast?
No, I don't. But I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, no. Yeah, absolutely. It's like I don't get what is there a double standard, or is that what we're hinting here?
There's no. I mean, it's just what
I'm
do you
saying-
what do you think? You know.
I'm saying the four of us as guys can sit around here and hear that a woman slapped a dude in the parking lot in the back of the head because they were fighting and be like, yeah, it's about right. We've all been around crazy women who would do stuff like that. But if we were sitting here and heard the exact same story about how a woman was trying to put her kids in the car. and a
Oh,
guy
I see what you mean,
smacked
yeah.
her, you wouldn't be like, just for slapping?
I mean, they put the kids in the car. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
she can take it.
Man, you know that's a tricky.
Lee's
one
looking
there.
at you like, get out of this.
No, because it doesn't make sense.
He's like, thank you, it's not me.
yeah.
yeah.
I had to tell my story.
I mean,
Who next?
Who cares?
Yeah.
They can come at me. I don't care.
You don't care. That's that gangster rap getting
No,
to you.
it's just that it's double standard. Screw that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
but-
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
Do you feel that?
But
This
you're the
dude-
one saying
Yeah.
just for slapping, like, well, she should
Well,
be.
because I'm thinking, there's got to be more. I mean, right? Did something else happen? I mean, were they in front of other guests that were hearing
Well,
this?
in a parking lot. So I mean, it was in front of a cop. It was in front of their kids.
I am surprised by that. That
They
a
married.
guy's putting a kid in the car. Security just so happens to be passing by at that right time, and they got just a perfect angle on it to see how horrible that slap was. It had to be a pretty. We're playing it down a little bit, like you just smacked dude. But I mean, it had to be a pretty vicious thing that security was like, no, you're going to jail.
Maybe she cocked
That's
the
the
head
thing, it's
all
like,
the way
yeah.
back and was
Yeah.
like, "Bow!"
It had to be vicious. It had to be a little bit more than just a like.
It had to be pretty
like that.
violent. That's
Maybe it
what
was
I'm
a
saying,
punch,
yeah.
and they were changing it up for the sake of the article.
Yeah, and she's like, no, my hands are fine. We'll call it a slap, but you're still going to jail.
Yeah, she probably could. That makes sense. She cold cocked it with all. Like, she's like, boy, you gonna get all these knuckle, boy. When I told you about looking at princesses during fireworks, boy. Patooey.
She brought out the brass knuckles.
You
Yeah.
said the Rainforest Cafe was going to be awesome.
Lion cut. In front of the kids too. What kind
That's what I was saying. It's like it's got to be something really extremely violent.
I can't you imagine it? What kind of example you set for our kids?
I don't know, like I said,
Smack. Yeah.
me and my wife have gotten in some pretty severe arguments at Disney before. I mean, I'm trying to think of like what, and it just, like one of the times, like in particular, I can remember was because Lily had just gone to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and we were in the parks. We were with her grandmother, and Lily had just gotten made up, and her grandmother got tired. She wanted to go back to the room, so I was like, "All right, we're all going back to the room." I was like, "Wait, she just got made up. We're not just gonna take her right out of the park. I mean, you want her to go around and be Belle for a little bit, don't you?" Well, Grandma's tired. She wants to go back to the room. I'm like, well, I get Grandma's tired, but I'm going to stay here with Lily. You're going to stay here with, like, you know, it became that kind of a thing. And it wasn't like severe, but it was
Until
like,
she slapped you.
yeah, until she
It's
slapped
like,
me.
where did it come from?
And I'm like, where's security when you need them?
Yeah. They were
They're in the parking lot. Yeah.
It was
in the
stop
parking
the other
lot, yeah.
beat up couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it can happen out of anything. You never even see it coming. It's just like,
That's
Disney
true.
can be a stressful time.
Oh, I can see that.
see
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. That's interesting, though. Wow.
Someone paid for that. That's
Well,
crazy.
I mean, especially when this much money's involved,
Yeah.
that's when it really gets like like we just paid $5,000 and you're going to argue about blah blah blah.
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like just buy the damn towel or just buy
Right.
whatever it is, whatever you're arguing about. It's like
It's that once in a
it's that
life
money that gets it, that takes it to the next level.
Well, and it's the pressure of it's this once in a lifetime trip at this supposedly magical place where you want everything to just go perfect.
Yeah.
And doesn't really work out like that sometimes.
That's what I say too. It's like if you don't get along with your family, going to Disney is not going to help.
No,
It's not going to make it better.
Well,
You
you said buy the towel. I said throw in the damn towel. That's
But don't spank me with the towel.
oh yeah. Also, don't wet it
slam
up.
Yeah, don't wet it up and spike. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, I will move on then to our third story. But yet still, it is still a tale of good old fashioned brawling.
Who's next?
This one kills me as a Disney park goer.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. One of the happiest attractions or areas to go to for me is of course Disney's
Princess Jasmine.
Well, yeah.
Senses.
Okay, senses.
With Princess Jasmine.
Well, no, but I mean, attraction, right? But I'm attracted to Jasmine and some of those senses.
Ohana then senses with Princess Jasmine.
No, sir, Philharmagic, man. Come on. now.
Oh, duck butt, then
Duck
Princess
butt,
Jasmine.
then-
Then
yes,
senses.
you've heard my
Feel the
fine-
magic, Kevin. Feel
Oh,
the
feel
magic.
the magic.
Feel the
Yeah,
magic.
feel it.
Oh,
Feel it, feel it,
feel it.
feel it. Oh boy, I'm so warm inside now just thinking about that.
I know, isn't that nice?
So the last thing I wanted to hear or read is that there was a brawl.
In Philharmagic?
Well, right outside of it, as a family, two families that is, were waiting to go into Philharmagic.
I don't know what's funny to me.
What?
There's never a freaking line in Philharmagic.
Yeah, you just
What are they waiting
except
on?
when you get to the theater doors. Like, did they get in a fight right outside the theater doors?
You said we needed a freaking fast pass for this.
Somebody grabbed another person's head and tried to open.
We wasted a GD Plus pass for this. You paid for this lightning lane from Philharmagic. There's no freaking line.
Well, right? I guess maybe it's one of those things where, like you said, like once they let you in, and then you got to wait for the next show to start for all the people to be let out. I guess
that's true.
that's got to
Yeah,
be like
there's.
that.
I guess there's the line there. Yeah.
We've done that. We've gone to the parks before and then waited in there and then
Yeah.
like, all right, what are you gonna do? We watch kids run around and play with so that's my guess. That's my guess.
I don't know why this is funny.
So all right.
We're gonna fight in front of Philharmagic.
So this family. So apparently these families, these two
Duck
families.
butt at dawn.
Who won't? So
I'll meet you between the carousel and Philharmagic.
magic. Meet you by the cork. You know that part of the field when the cork shoot at you and then he's flying on the carpet, whoop your ass.
10 paces smack.
You and your wife. So the two families are waiting outside. Apparently, one of them has to retrieve a cell phone that's in a scooter or something somewhere else.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So they're not in line.
Well, it says they're in line.
Oh, they're in line.
They're probably
and
like
while
in a
somebody had to
queue.
leave out of line.
But yeah, so
go get the cell phone.
one person out of this group has to leave, but the whole family doesn't go with them. That rest of the group stays in the line as
Right,
that
right.
person
Yeah,
leaves.
sure.
Gotcha.
Man,
Makes
we've
sense.
all done this before.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
oh man, look, you in line, hold my spot. I'm gonna go,
Get a
use the
beer
restroom,
or get an ice
beer.
cream
Yeah.
while waiting. Or something.
Right,
Yeah.
and usually the people behind you, they see you and they're like, oh yeah, I know that person. They left and they come, but that's his crew. We've all done this for people. We've been on either side of this fence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good thing we weren't lied by one of these two people.
Really?
Yeah, because apparently when the person came back, then the other family accused them of cutting them.
Oh,
Oh, bad etiquette. Yeah.
Yes. And
that's not cool.
so the families are the Aikal family, AIKAL.
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 IKEA.
I kill every family who stands in front of me in my line.
Oh, you know what's funny? I looked. I tried to find out how to pronounce it, and Aikal means intense in Indonesian.
Oh yeah. That's
Is it intense?
well. I mean,
So the
They-
Akai family, Akai, whatever they name, they're the ones that went back for the phone, came back, and ticked somebody off, or
Yes.
they're the ones who
So-
decided not to let somebody through.
I feel like I'm in Family Feud. Like so the other family's the Richardson family.
Come on down.
Come on.
Oh,
now,
so
Richard
Richardson
family.
versus Aikal.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
who wants to whoop somebody's ass? So
Da-da-da.
so the person from the Kyle family apparently comes back, works their way through the line,
Uh-huh.
and steps on the foot of someone in the Richardson family. Yeah, now,
Stepped on his J's.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to be racial, but I know this is
I'll be racial.
brothers and sisters right here. We do not like it. We got that nice fresh white kicks. You know what I'm talking about, Lee. You
Yeah,
like
them
the
Air Force
kicks.
Ones, them
yeah,
J's.
Them
That's
Yeezys.
right. Yeah,
Yeezys.
Them Yeezys
All the
are
money for them Yeezys.
the ones you clean with the toothbrush to make sure it's nice and good and shiny and all perky and
The
stuff.
ones you don't wear to Disney.
Yeah. But that's what we do, right? You in the club, you like, what up, girl? You got my new kicks on. Then somebody steps on your kicks. You like, excuse me? Know what you just did? Like, do the right thing or something like, well, I ain't do nothing. And then it's on. It's on. Nobody says, I'm sorry for stepping on the kick. So that's what we have right here. Person steps on somebody, Richard's family. They looking at him. They're like, all right, we about to beef. Luckily, though, the lines open up. They get to go. So they're like, we're going to see you later. You better not be here when I get out this ride.
So they
My
went
kicks.
and sat through the entire performance of Philharmagic,
Yes.
that magical performance
Hey.
with A Whole New World, Coco, Beauty and the Beast, and they just held on to that hatred. It did nothing to melt the Grinch's heart. They held up because they just stood there and looked at their shoes the entire time.
That's why it kills me to say this story. But for the sake of the show, I had to tell the tale.
okay.
But I mean, but yeah.
Stepping on the J's.
How do you not? Yeah, the Jays must be really powerful for you to not be happy.
Or
when
you're
sit
just
there
that
feeling
miserable.
magic. And it's in 3D. Who not happy with 3D?
You got duck butt, too.
It's,
And
it's
Duck Butter.
4D.
Yeah, well,
All the D's.
all the D's. Get all the D's.
6 feet deep.
So they go ahead, they do see it, and so then apparently, I guess one family happened to be, I guess maybe they were getting their cow together or something, but they leave and then they stay outside.
Mm-hmm.
The other family comes out. I'm assuming this is the Richardson family, but they
The
come
Richard family comes out after the
cow family and says, "Oh, y'all do want it. Y'all out here waiting. You should have kept moving." Well, you want it, then here it is. And then, bow, the brawl starts. We talking chicks fighting the dudes and then hair pulling, shots are flying, weaves
Damn.
flying, kicks getting messed up.
Well, who threw the first punch?
Ooh.
Han. Hanakai.
Han punched
Well,
first.
this is let's see. This is kind of because they exchange words, they talk crap. I'm trying to see where they say who actually pulls it, because they blame this dude
for stepping on his shoe.
Well, no, they blame the dude. They blame this one dude, Vikas Akal,
Okay.
because they said he was trying to get away from the fight, but then he decided to run back and one of the Richardsons. I'm not even Tawanisha. I'm going with that.
Tawanisha.
Tawanisha?
It looks Polynesian. It's like Tauheesha.
Can I get a vowel?
You get a lot of all the vowels. I think the only letter missing in that name is Y.
Sometimes.
Why did he come back and punch her? That's really the thing.
So that's their story, is that he was walking away, but he came back and ran and punched a woman?
Yes, and because they said he went back, he punched her, and then they said he may have accidentally hit another woman as well, giving her a black eye in that family.
Damn, now she got to go to Baby Raw Boutique and get it cleaned up.
So then Tawanisha said, hell with that, you about to get some of these hands. And then she threw down on this dude. And she's actually older than him. She's 42, he's 29. She wasn't afraid. So yeah, she threw down on him. And then there's another woman that was pulling the ponytail, kicking another woman. That was another Richardson. So yeah, it was a whole family brawl. It's on video. It's a lot. The only thing that's missing is a ref, an announcer. Some fireworks. Good
God!
Yeah!
Good God! He just grabbed her hair.
Did you see that?
Business is about
to pick up.
I watched the video. One of the families had matching outfits on.
Oh,
So you could tell which team was which.
yeah.
So
They had their gang colors. That was the problem.
Wait,
Crip.
what was the video called, Kevin? I want to see this.
Oh, I pulled it up on TMZ.
Okay.
and it's called Two Families Square Off in Brawl.
One fight.
Two families, one fight.
Actually, yeah, it says two families,
one
off
Mickey
in
bar.
Brawl, one person
goodness.
hospitalized.
You know what's scary is that when you enter a two families fight at Disney, there's a lot of videos that come up.
Well, it's the happiest place on earth.
Good
Dan.
luck. Okay, that's Disneyland. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Oh, look at that cast member
I,
go.
well, of course,
man.
I got to sit through an ad. I mean, go
So
ahead. My
after
bad.
WWE.
They ain't want no piece of that.
There's a family with matching. Yes,
Yeah,
white and red.
shirts. Yeah, white and red versus I don't know what the other family's color.
So
is.
when you see, if you see lady,
And
with
the guy in the
getting
yellow is
kicked-
playing Peacemaker. That's pretty cool. Oh no! It was a woman in white and red that started and whacked somebody in the back of the
Yeah, it
head.
was a sucker punch too.
Jeez,
that is intense.
And they
Okay.
still call him. Wait, no, this girl's going back.
Commentate.
Damn, they got some dude on the ground. beating
No,
him
okay,
up.
so another girl that stuck around. No, man, it's the family in the white and the red that looks like they're starting stuff.
Now is
And
that?
there's a whole lot of them, but there's like a daddy over here who's playing Peacemaker and trying to get the girls to stop.
Well, that's the thing. You can tell which team is which.
but that stuff be edited. We don't know.
I don't know. It was a bunch of girls smacking people again.
Okay, yeah, there's one dude over here they're holding
Oh,
back.
somebody lost a slipper.
Oh,
See?
well, you know, if they put it back on and it's the right match, then they win the kingdom that day and get to stay in the castle.
Prince Charming says, "For that right you threw."
This
Madam."
isn't much of a brawl. Am I missing something? I mean,
Well, I mean, you
then
know,
again, this could be like another fight. I have no idea if
There's
I'm
a lot
watching
of fights.
the right fight.
Well, in this particular fight, a few people went to jail. Mr. Cal, he got a cut on his chin. He was taken to the hospital for treatment. Then he went to jail. And then Tawanisha and Charisma, which is
Charisma?
it's not spelled how it sounds.
Oh, there's a Y, but you don't know what we
It
expect.
has more vowels. This is Karizma.
Oh, of course, there's a Z in it.
No, I knew it was Charisma. That's hood. That's hood
Yeah,
stuff.
3 months ago, so that has to be it. That's not much of a brawl.
That's a lot of people throwing down over Philharmagic and who
They're
stuff
throwing hands, Danny. They're throwing hands.
Oh, this is a much better. Oh, yeah, no, this dude is fighting.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, okay, this is a better video. That dude that they were holding beside before, yeah, he definitely was throwing punches.
No
See, I
way.
tell you that be edited.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't all the red and the white family.
Oh, there
There's
you go
some-
again.
Oh, see, this was the after.
Okay,
after
yeah,
fight.
the girl starts it with the sucker punch, but then the guy, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to commentate this because I'm
thought
getting
you
like
were.
80 different views. But yeah, he's fighting 3 women at once, and he is swinging on women.
Right.
There's no question.
So he hits one of them. That's where one of them
Okay.
gets the black eye.
And then the dad I said before was playing Peacemaker's got the student in yellow in the chokehold.
There you go.
yeah.
This, oh God.
My God! My God! Him! He's putting to sleep. He's putting him to sleep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it depended on the view you got.
Yeah. Rock bottom. Rock bottom.
Wow.
Oh man, that was entertaining.
It's a lot. So,
Jesus.
so again, Mr. Kyle, he gets a cut on his chin. He goes to the hospital, gets taken care of, then he goes to jail. Tanisha and Charisma, they went right to jail. So I guess they didn't get too many cuts. They just got some time to cool off. The cops go ahead and they put in for a battery charge to the state's attorney's office for another member of the Kyle family, but that person didn't get arrested. So I guess
Okay.
maybe it's a person that just held the slipper or something like that. Okay, so then Tawanisha and Charisma, they dropped the charges on them. So
like it was hot.
yeah. So apparently they said it wasn't enough. I guess since they couldn't tell who started the fight, who did what was really done, it was kind of hard for them to tell what was what.
But that's not like Disney. Disney's usually generally like you're all banned.
Well,
yeah.
so it doesn't say here if they were all banned.
That's
They should
the
be.
plan.
They should be.
That's
for
the
sure.
plan for crowd control now. Just ban everybody.
Yeah,
Ban
exactly.
everybody.
Smack somebody, you banned. Walk through the
Yeah,
walk through
Smack
the
'em, ban
turnstile,
'em.
you banned.
I tell you what, though.
Disney would do that, but they need money these days.
You get like a 5-year probation after you smack out somebody, then you bring them back.
Like you get a band, but if you pay an additional $2,000, you get that band lifted. Yeah,
The Magic Beatdown. But nobody
forgiveness band.
forgiveness band.
Right.
I like that.
Forgiveness band.
I like that. You get like some characters like holding hands and stuff, with each other.
Oh man.
But no one serves time for this. They dropped
Nobody
the
gets
case.
banned. Nobody.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they dropped the case
Which
against
is
him.
okay.
No one gets
So
prosecuted.
for real, these people were fighting.
Yes.
Like fists, elbows.
Yes.
Like it was, and
In
then,
a very trafficky
It
part.
didn't
of the
look
park.
like it at first in that first video, but
Yeah.
in the second video, yeah,
but no one's banned. No one goes to jail.
that's
And
crazy.
the lady
with a slap.
who slaps the dude in his hot dog neck.
hot dog neck.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
And there's
she
no
gets-
video of that.
Yeah, she gets banned.
Interesting.
That's interesting. There's got to be more to that, man.
I do feel like I'm going back to. I think you're right, Kevin. I think there's more to the story than what we're hearing. There's got to
Yeah.
be more than just like a little psh in the back of the head.
But in the case of this being a brawl with so many people, like you guys just witnessed, I don't think they can figure out who did what and how. And I'm thinking on that one,
It is kind of tough to figure out how that started.
yeah,
would
I
say
think that was just like a thing about the.
So it's just
the kids.
offsetting penalties.
It was just, I think,
Yeah.
when you're already talking trash to somebody in the line, somebody steps on your shoe, y'all talking trash,
Talk about somebody's weave.
whatever. Like maybe she's like, "Hey, you stepped on my foot." Say, "Hey, you know what? Ain't my fault. Your foot's fat." Maybe she was like, "Oh, you doing that? You talk about my love handles?" And then maybe they were talking trash.
Yeah,
It says they talking trash.
When you sit around the house, you sit around the house.
You never go like, see, we all old, right? We old, but I mean, come on, I used to go to the club, and then like somebody, you would hear someone talk trash to someone, like, "I'll see you later. I'll see you outside," and you're like, "I ain't gonna do nothing." But every now and again, you go outside and get
Sneaky.
somebody snuck. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a fight right there in the parking lot. Remember Kitty's Key West around here?
Yeah, Kenny.
Fights out there. You're not from it, but yeah, it used to be a crazy place like that. You
Right
fight
around the
out
corner
parking
from
lot.
Danny's, yeah.
Yeah.
It was weekend jam.
You never see no brawls when you was like young
Yeah, at the drive-in.
gentlemen in Texas
He
coming out
works at
there.
the mall. That happens every single
every-
time he's
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, people
the
beat up
time.
with shoes all the time.
All the time.
So okay, with that, then that moves us on to our final tale.
Final.
Who's next?
Is this when it gets happy?
It always gets happy.
Oh, good.
Just more slaps.
All right, well
Slap
here.
happy.
So
Slappy drunk.
there's so imagine a man goes in again. He takes his child again out to Disney World, and he's spotted because he's famous.
Oh, the man's famous?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Famous Amos.
Quashon Burton, 32 of Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, that sounds like a draft class name.
Quashon Burton?
Quashon.
Is he roommates with Hingle McCrinkleback?
From Harvard University.
I thought you were gonna say Jack Burton.
Jack Burton.
Quashon, what's his name?
Quashon, Quashon.
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 Burton.
All right.
Harvard University.
Yes, of Brooklyn, New York, is famous because he was at one point charged with scamming the government.
Oh, he's charged with scamming. Oh, I thought he was
so he's
famous like he was a
infamous.
celebrity.
Yeah, I was about to tell him, but
Infamous.
yeah,
He's
my twist, he
infamous.
was infamous, yes. So he was known for scamming the government out of a bunch of COVID relief funds.
Oh.
Right. But before that, actually, he was a career fraudulent criminal. He had.
Oh.
Yeah, he was known for identity theft, and he had changed his identity so many times. He was, all the false stuff. But with this scam was so big, I think he racked up to like 150 grand. So he was pretty much on a lot of people's wanted list, especially in New York. But because he had so many different identities, no one could get him. Now they figured out what his actual name was, and I kid you not, the cops, they went to, can you imagine like a Tommy Lee Jones or some type, like, fugitive task force, like, we're here to go find your son.
Quashon, do you want to get shot?
Yeah, Quashon, what you doing? Knock it up. Quashon, you in the house? And that's just Quashon, mama.
Your fugitive's name is Quashon. Go get him.
Go get him. He goes by many aliases, but he only looks one way. You can identify Quashon by the H tattooed on his neck. I repeat, an H tattooed on his neck.
He's a kid considered on.
Oh, look at this right here. I'm always surprised when we find magic bands without wrists in them.
Got some wristbands for you call handcuffs, son. So they actually go to Quashon's mama's house looking for him. And Quashon's like, he ain't gonna never give up to you guys. He ain't gonna ever quit. You ain't gonna never find him, and I'm not even helping you find him. That's a hard mama right there. Woo-wee. That's hardcore. So the cops, they can't find him. Mm-hmm. They look for him. He has so many aliases. They're just like, this is like one of the slippiest dudes.
It's like Catch Me If You Can with Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes. So this guy, though, Mr. Burton, though, he happens to one day say, hey, I'm going to take my family on vacation with all this good money I stole. Mm-hmm. And so while he's out there in the park, actually Animal Kingdom, to be specific.
Animal Kingdom again.
Animal Kingdom again.
Man, a whole lot of security to do at Animal Kingdom, is there?
You can hide in the trees. Animal Kingdom. In the bushes.
So get this. So while the fugitive basically is out in Disney World, picture this if you will, Daddy. Mm-hmm. While he's out there enjoying the time and everything like that, another man spots him.
Yeah?
Who just so happens to be a federal agent. So it'd be like if
I am a FBI agent.
I know, man. Isn't it wild? We can like party and ride rides at the same time. So the guy who actually signs his arrest warrant is at the park the same time.
Oh, interesting.
So the agent is on vacation while the fugitive is on vacation.
Yes.
And he's like, he's on Everest. He's like, I know that dude.
Really?
Yes.
He recognized him from his mugshot.
He had he had actually was one of the people that signed for this man's arrest
So
warrant.
he was one of the investigative officers.
He was
Yeah.
looking at his picture so often, it must have been him.
He
I was
was
going
looking
to
for this
say,
guy.
Yeah.
how often do you stare at that picture?
I must have been a lot. You find this man.
Where are you hiding?
Where are you?
Oh, my. Okay.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but yes, right there, the landlines met right there in Orlando, Florida, October 20th. That there was the time, and that Animal Kingdom was the place.
Wow. I wonder if Quashon was like, you find that pirate with one arm. he's the one that did it.
Well, all right. Well, so get this then. So Burton, like the guy sees Burton, but he's like he doesn't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to like tip him off.
Yeah. So he waits until he gets some backup though, and so he waits until Burton gets out the park. The sheriff deputies they come out. And then they stop him at the, I guess he's at the stop, as he's at the bus stop. I guess he's waiting to, get to his resort.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 150 G's. I mean, probably stayed at a nice, good place too. Damn, they messed that up.
All-Star Sports.
Right? So they go ahead and they stop him with his family right there. And then they were going to take him into custody. But then Mr. Burton looks at him and said, why are you arresting me? You know what I'm saying? I'm innocent. My name Asia Curry. I got nothing to do with this. I'm innocent.
Tom. What's your last name? From MySpace.
My first name is I am. My last name is Innocent. So yeah, they were going to place him under arrest. He tried to resist arrest and give him a fake name to get out of it, but it was too late. I mean, if the guy who signed your arrest warrant is at the park, he knows what you look like. And then, of course, the man had identifying tattoo. I wasn't kidding, of H tattooed on his neck.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Jeez,
Like, to look at a mugshot of a guy that you saw that signed your arrest warrant, that dude really, I mean, I go to the post office all the time. I'll be staring at a dude in line looking at posters for like 5 minutes. But all I can do is look around me. I'm like, Well, he ain't here, so I don't know what else. I mean, I don't go to Chuck E. Cheese a week later and be like, that's the man. That's the man from the post office. Like, but if you had like a big H on your neck, that might make it easier.
Yeah, that and the helicopter that landed on his neck. Kind of gave it away.
Like, what? You know, but yeah, he was charged. He had stolen at least 4 different identities.
Oh, wow.
That they know of.
Yeah, he stole Donald Duck. He stole Mickey Mouse.
Divine.
Yeah.
I'm Hercules. Oh, you see the H?
What the H stand for?
Right.
Hercule Poirot. That was me. I'm a detective too. I'm on your side. Why you arrested me? I'm a federale.
Hercule Poirot. What the hell?
So yes. There you have it. He was charged with it, and they didn't arrest his mama.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, well, good for Mama.
Yeah, but that's how long it had the warrant had been served last November. So,
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
he
it
was
really is a small world after all.
It's a magical place.
It's a magical place. Yes, sir. Pandora, land of lockup.
All right, but no bullshit. Like, you are a fugitive, and you're gonna take a Disney vacation. Like, you think you'd be trying to lay low or something? You know?
I mean, but I'm kind of with that. Like, who would think to look for you?
All right.
And the happiest place on earth, like, or I guess Disneyland is the happiest place, the most magical place on earth.
Yes.
Like, who would be thinking, like, yeah, hardcore fugitive, master of 4 different identities. He's gonna be at a theme park.
And there's a
can see
lot
that.
of people. I mean, that's the real killer part. There's a lot. We've gone to the park and split up.
Yeah.
And then been like, where's everyone at? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, when we tried to catch, when Danny had tried to catch y'all that one time, I mean, that was hard to find you.
Yeah, you would like walk past each other and not even realize it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, whoa, there they go right over there. Like, for that guy to see that
Yeah.
dude and recognize him off of a mugshot, that's insane.
Laser vision.
He's
He's a hunter.
He really wanted that guy.
I know. Like, they need to promote this dude. Either that or be like, okay, we're glad you caught him, but we're reassigning you. You need to go someplace a little bit more relaxed.
I think that's like a great. I think that's like a great story though. Like they're like, all right, here's this other guy. Sign his warrant. Where you think you're gonna find him? Universal.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
You can just
I'm
go on
the
vacation.
theme park catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, the theme
You
park
can just go on
catcher.
vacation on the government for the rest of his life. Be like, I think this dude's gonna end up in Disneyland Paris.
Paris. Why you say that? Because his mom tried to stop us.
I need to go over there and look for him.
Going into the chief of police office.
Yeah.
Looking for a requisition.
Yeah.
This Typhoon Lagoon again?
What about
Chief.
the mother passes?
I've got a real hunch.
This better be a good ass hunch, Lawless.
No, he's just like, Chief, leave no stone unturned.
That's right.
There you go. You got to look everywhere.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding? You kidding? $15,000 stand to Polynesia, but I got him.
6 hours at Trader Sam's.
What? Yeah. What is all this in bath soap? What is?
Well, you remember, Chief, I did catch the dude in the Animal Kingdom.
God it. All right. You did catch him, and the man wants to give you a citation. He wants to send you back to Disney.
That's crazy.
Theme park cop.
Theme park cop.
I like this story though. This is
That's
this is
interesting.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's look. That's
I like
gonna be.
that.
They did Time Cop, so Eli and I'll do a
Theme
movie
Park Cop.
called Theme Park Cop.
Theme park
Theme
cop.
park cop.
That's awesome.
Although I guess they did that in Beverly Hills Cop 3, didn't they?
Well, the bad guys ran the theme park though,
Yeah.
so yeah. But I think I like fugitive theme park tracker.
Yeah, me too.
I like that.
Fugitive theme park track.
Yes.
Yes, that's all the key parts.
It's
of the
Tommy
thing.
Lee Jones meets Disney World, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm with you. Let's do that.
I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Oh
Oh, that'd be funny. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate all these stories.
no! Thank you guys
like it was fun.
for allowing me to
Got a lot
Share
of slapping. Got a lot of
sneaking,
sneaking.
got a little
and,
brawling,
brawling.
little,
And
little crab catching.
Yeah. A little espionage. Not espionage. Just hiding up.
Yeah.
Running away. I don't even know.
Hijinks.
Hijinks. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thanks, man.
Yes. No. And
Until the next one.
tell the next one. I think, like you said, I love doing these stories. That's true crime.
All the
Can't
bad
beat it.
behavior seems
You
to
need
be
to start
coming more
collecting
often.
these stories. That way, because I'm telling you, we could do this once a month. Lee came in here with a story of the day, and I was like, that's a good one. We can talk about that one.
All right, put in the notes, Lee. We're going to start
right.
adding them up.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed those stories of bad behavior in the parks. Quite exhilarating. If you want to learn more about us, MagicOurWay.com is the way to go. There you'll find our social media links, past episodes, and where to slap somebody effectively.
Very effective.
And if you want to get in touch with us, share your opinions about this, you can do so through the following ways. Shoot us an email first at show@magicourway.com or call or text us at 1-815-MOWEEKEND. That's 1-815
Mo Weekend.
669-4226. And we have a couple guys do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli with the comics
Yes.
and the bad behavior.
And the bad behavior. Bad behavior doing good comics.
Yes.
That's it. So you can go to the Ivory Comics website, www.ivorycomics.com. You can see all the projects that I'm working on. Project Geisha, Savages, and the Molly Be Damned. Soon we'll be working on Fugitive Theme Park
Cop.
I said, why not?
Fugitive Theme
Why
Park
not?
Cop.
We can make anything happen right there in Ivory Comics. That's what we can do. We will do that.
I didn't kill Mickey Mouse. I don't care.
Care.
Sure, you should put the four of us in there. And we could be like the A-team of the theme park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We could drive around like a golf cart. decked
One
out like
has
the-
one particular skill
Yeah.
in
Yes.
addition to others.
particular
Okay.
set of skills, yeah.
We find that idea.
Someone
We make
stole
that
my
idea.
magic band. Dun, 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 dun.
I paid the fool, took that band.
Somebody slapped me in the parking lot.
Pay the fool, smack that husband like that.
Somebody just stole money from Hocus Cantina.
I don't pity them fools. They deserved it.
Well, now, like, look, okay, so clearly you're going to be Mr. T in this because you're doing the Mr. T
I just
part.
loved Mr. T out of that.
Well,
Yeah.
Kevin's got to be Murdoch because he's the craziest.
I'm good with that.
So
love
I
Murdoch.
can be Face
You can
because
be
I'm the
Face
better
Man.
looking of these two. So that makes him Hannibal.
You're Hannibal.
because he's gray.
For sure. For
All
sure.
you need to do is get you a cigar and you're all set.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
right.
We
love
get you
it
the dragon suit, stuff like
I
that.
love it when my meal comes together.
Yeah. I love when the trip comes together.
I love it when the shoes come together.
That's it.
Don't step in my shoes.
I love it when the shoes come in the suitcase.
And he's got the most experience because he's caught a lot of criminals.
He did,
He
yeah.
did, yeah.
He's the ringleader, yeah.
That's it. That's it. So we can do that, make all those dreams come true. And of course, there's a link to this podcast. You never miss an episode, a laugh, a joke, an opinion, story, a review, anything. So it's all put together. That's how we do that. So again, thank you guys for the support. Appreciate it. ivorycomics.com. Facebook, I could be there sometimes. Most times, I try to be. Facebook.com/Eli H. Ivory. That's why I'm there. As long as you're in person, nice to meet you. But if you're a bot, I won't greet you. We're just going to hunt you in the fugitive land. That's right. Get on out of there, bot.
Face
Get on
man.
now. Get on out there. Project Geisha has a Facebook page. So again, Facebook.com/Project Geisha. Thank you guys for the likes. That's right there. Instagram as well, EIV504, posting up hearts and likes. And of course, on Twitter, I can be found at Hancock10166. So you appreciate the madness there. You're just bringing me the gladness. Let's hunt them, boys. Go get them.
And if you want to book a vacation to the Disney properties, you can also smack your husband, slap a Joe.
Yeah, in the parking lot. Huh? Maybe
Yeah.
find some criminals hiding out.
Yeah, maybe
Get
you
your
can go do some
reward.
hunting, get your reward, slap a Joe,
There you go.
whatever you want. Do it through Lee. Lee, tell him how to book with you and slap a Joe.
Just give me a call at 832-431-1621. You can email me at lee@magicourway.com. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Lastovica Travel. That's LASTOVICA Travel. Instagram, You Got a Friend in Lee Travel. And on TikTok, You Got a Friend in Lee. And if you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with no.
Brawlavica.
I think I just came up with the name of a new sandwich.
What's that?
Slap a Joe.
Slappy Joe.
Instead of like ground meat like a sloppy Joe, it's like chunks of meat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Put some extra spice in it, slap you right in the face.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We can use slap your mama spice. Slap a Joe. Slap a Joe. Anyway, guys, look, there's so many ways to support this show as a whole, and you can find them all on our website, magicourway.com. Plus, if you want to elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast, go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way. There you'll find 6 awesome tiers to support this show. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today, but don't slap us. So, May Weekends, we say Quaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
I have every